Hi guys, this is Deadly Void with Diablo 3 Strategy Guide. In this video, it'll be another addition to the Auction House series, and what we're going to be talking about today is how to progress quickly and easy using the Auction House. I hope you can see the little notepad that says that. But as you can see here, I'm level 60. Hell difficulty Act 4. My current play is about 37 hours. I probably only played for about 30, maybe even less of it. I've been idling a lot for just, sticking around reasons. It's very ugly. So definitely it's not the most aesthetically pleasing gear, but it's definitely the most effective gear, and especially on hardcore. I would go over being alive than being dead. Um, I've progressed through essentially the entirety of the game by myself, and one of the big ways in terms of progressing through it is that the content takes a while to get through. You can essentially play through all the way up to I'm sure Inferno, by just playing through the game, um, because the drops in the game aren't affected by the auction house. But they do say they keep it in mind. But you are able to find everything through the game. But the question is, how long do you want to spend, both to progress, both to find gear, and just grind day in day out. The easiest way to do it, in my opinion, is to really use the auction house. You can find a lot of cheap stuff on the auction house. As you can see here, I have 97 different auctions, and obviously they are all purchases. These are all upgrades I've made throughout the time, and as you can see here, the first one is for only 750 gold, and I believe that was my first weapon. As it scales up here, you can see it's in the thousands. Nothing actually goes higher than, let's see, 50k is the highest so far. I have about 50k items, and the maximum is the weapon that I bought for 250k. It is a very, very good weapon for 250k. It's a 500 damage weapon, 1.4 base attack speed per second. And the big thing here I was looking for is the life on hit. 372, and even if we wanted to look up anything similar, let's see, 350. I don't think we'll even find anything in the area. So you go to just your equipment, look up the life on hit. It automatically goes to your class, your max level, and I'm already 60, so it doesn't matter. All one-handers. And as you can see here, everything here is 500k and above. And as you can see, if you make the DPS, the indicator, the 513 is right around where this is. This was just put on the market. It's definitely, oh my god, it's a ton better than mine. But the question is, do you have the gold to spend 625k for a decent upgrade on both of those, or would you rather spend 150k on a weapon that essentially rolls hell and can probably get me through Act 1 Inferno? As you can see, most of my gear, I did not spend over 100k on any of it. And after scouring through the auction house through my entirety, even after I hit level 60, this is honestly the best gear out there. If you can see, the 61 dex, the 80 intelligence adds about 8 resistance, the 26 fire, so it's 34 all resist for me on this, 60 dex, and I think I bought new shoulders. I definitely did for like 90k. They're very good shoulders. As you can see here, it is about 80 resist for 90k. 80 resist all, and if I wanted to even look on it, I doubt I'd find something. So I'd look under armor, shoulders, 50 dex, 35, 35. So look under the dex, all resist and the fire resist. And you can see here, the only one on the market is 250k. It is only mildly better than mine, and I bought it for 1/3 the cost. And this was just obviously put on the market and is the only thing on the market. So the idea here is, in auction, you can really buy good items for a low price that'll really help you just keep on progressing, without having to stop and farm and farm and farm and farm for gear. Just let you play through the content. It stays very fun because obviously the amount isn't very high. It's pretty cheap to get these. As you can see here, all my early level gear, nothing is above 10,000. I'm sure this was my weapon here. So what you're looking in the area of 5 to 10,000, maybe even 1,000 to 10,000 for really good gear. And as you're progressing, you try to look for those emeralds because gems are ridiculously good early on. You just want to get something cheap. It's not really worth. And we'll search for some right now. So let's say your Dex. So you want to look up your emeralds, and you want to look for one of them. And just like the softcore and hardcore game, this is 7,000, and to move one up, it's probably going to be 10 times that. See, it's more than 10 times that. And to move up again, it's probably 4 or 5 times that. So it's very expensive once you get past Follow Square. Follow Squares typically are very cheap. If you're a different class and it's a little bit more expensive, you just downgrade to squares, and look how much cheaper it is. It's literally 900 gold for 30 extra decks. At level 1, that's ridiculously good, but of course you can't really get any sockets to your 15. So the idea here is to keep looking for gear that'll help you progress. You may not find it, but maybe in between quests you'll exit the game, check the auction house for what you're looking for, and if you can't find anything, go back and play. If you can't find something, buy it and just kill some monsters and keep progressing. This is a very basic idea of how to progress using the auction house. It'll make content a lot more fun. Of course, once you hit Inferno, it's a whole different ball game, but getting through to Hell, I was able to in about 37 hours. Okay, so let's say like 32 to 35 hours of playtime, playing the game by myself on hardcore. I have not died, and I was able to get through Act 4 into Act 4 Hell. I'm probably going to push for Inferno today. But gearing yourself through the auction house is very effective. You can easily make up that money by that extra playtime that you'll spend in the game. And I highly suggest using it when you're gearing up. We have an additional amount of videos on what you're looking for. We'll have some more on tips, tricks on our website, Diablo 3 Strategy Guide, or through our YouTube videos. We'll also have some blog posts that explains it more in detail. But again, thanks for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed. And I really do hope to see you in hardcore. Thanks, bye.